Raise your hand if you've ever read Song of Solomon and thought, wait, is this actually in the Bible? Yeah, same. Look, I'm a husband, dad of 5, and what I know is this. The world is giving our kids, and honestly, most of us, a completely broken picture of what love is supposed to look like. So today, we're going to one of the most surprising, most misunderstood books in the entire Bible, the Song of Solomon. And I want you to know what God actually says about love, sex, and marriage, because it's not what you think. Here's the reality. We live in a world that is absolutely drowning in counterfeit love. Love that lasts until it's inconvenient. Sex that has been stripped of any meaning or commitment. Marriage that's treated like a contract you cancel when it stops being fun. And as a parent, that terrifies me because my kids are watching. They're absorbing all of this. The music, the movies, the social media, it's all painting a picture of what love looks like. And most of it is just an outright lie. But here's what's even more dangerous. A lot of us in church haven't done a great job of offering a better story either. We tell people to wait until marriage, but we fully never explain why it's so beautiful. We talk about purity, but sometimes make people feel like desire itself is shameful. And that's just as damaging. So where do we go? We go to the Word. And today, we're going to look specifically to a book that most people skip over, the Song of Solomon. The Song of Solomon, sometimes called Song of Songs, is a love poem right in the middle of the Old Testament, traditionally attributed to King Solomon. And unlike most other biblical books that focus on law, doctrine, and prophecy, this book is just a love story. A man and a woman, courtship, desire, intimacy, conflict, and reconciliation. It can be read two ways: as a literal celebration of romantic love within marriage, and as a beautiful spiritual picture of the love between God and his people. And honestly, both ways are extraordinary. So today, I want to walk you through 5 major truths from this book. I promise you, by the end of this video, your view on love, intimacy, and marriage will look totally different. Right at the start, the woman in the story is completely open about her attraction to this man. She doesn't hide it, she doesn't apologize for it, but she celebrates it. And yet, she also acknowledges the importance of God's timing. There's this beautiful phrase that comes up 3 times in the book. Do not awaken love until the time is right. Here's the truth. Desire is not sinful. It is sacred when it's submitted to God's timing and design. For parents, this is huge. When we teach our kids about sexuality, the goal isn't to make them afraid of desire. It's to teach them that desire is a gift, and gifts are most beautiful when they're given at the right time. In chapter 2, the man leaps over mountains to get to the woman he loves. He's not passive. He's not waiting around. He's intentional and excited. And she responds freely because godly pursuit creates emotional safety. For the married people watching this, when did you last actively pursue your spouse? Not out of duty, out of delight. Romance in marriage doesn't maintain itself. It has to be chosen every single day. The wedding night in Song of Solomon is described with joy, tenderness, and poetic beauty. And then, in what is honestly one of the most remarkable moments in Scripture, God himself seems to speak. He says, "Eat, friends, and drink. Drink your fill of love." God is not embarrassed by sexual intimacy in marriage. He invented it. He celebrates it. And this matters because if we're going to give our kids and our marriages a healthy theology of sexuality, it has to start with this truth. Sex is not shameful, it is sacred. Here's a question I'd like you to sit with for a moment and drop your answer in the comments below. What is one thing you wish someone had taught you about love or marriage before you got married? Even before you started dating? I'll read through the comments, so drop it down there. This June, we've put together 4 resources to help you build a stronger, more God-centered marriage. Here's what's inside. Song of Solomon, Love, Sex and Marriage is 6 sessions through one of the most misunderstood books in Scripture. It'll help couples rediscover desire, navigate conflict and disconnection, rekindle romance, and understand that intimacy in marriage is a gift God designed and fully wants you to enjoy. Whether you're newlyweds or 20 plus years married, this study is sure to open your eyes. Right now, you could get all 4 resources for free inside Faith Family Plus. That's full access with a no-risk 2-week trial, completely for free. So what are you waiting for? Just click the link below and I'll see you inside. One of the most relatable moments in this entire book is in chapter 5. The woman turns her partner away and creates real emotional distance. But here's what she does. She chooses to look for him. She chooses repair. Healthy, godly love doesn't avoid conflict. It chooses to pursue reconnection. In my own marriage, this has been one of the hardest and most important lessons. You're going to have moments of distance, but forgiveness and humility can turn those moments into doorways to deeper intimacy. And the book closes with this incredible declaration. Love is as strong as death. Many waters cannot quench it. This is not a Disney version of love. This is God's version. Fierce, faithful, and forever. Marriage isn't a feeling, it's a covenant. A mirror of God's own love for us. And no matter where you are right now, newlywed, 15 years in like me, or still waiting, this is the love you were made for. If this has resonated with you today, I want to give you something practical. We've put together a free resource called Covenant Love Marriage Checklist, 30 daily practices for a God-centered marriage. It's built around the exact principles we talked about today: pursuit, intimacy, conflict, repair, and covenant commitment. The link is in the description below, so download it, print it out, and start working through it with your spouse this week. And if you want more content like this, videos that actually take the word seriously and apply it to your real family life, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We drop new content every week for parents and couples who want to build their families on biblical foundation. I'm Andrew, and I'm a faith parent. I'll see you at the next one.